When it comes to betting even odds bets like in Blackjack or the outside bets in Roulette, you'll find that your winnings can be multiplied by using a betting strategy. There are many strategies to choose from, each with their own perks and disadvantages. Here's a list of some of the popular ones. When first starting out, most people will flat bet. Flat betting is simply betting on the same amount for every single game or hand without changing it. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the strategies listed here will involve flat betting at some point. Let's talk about the difference between negative and positive progressive betting systems. A negative progressive system is going to involve raising your bet when you lose and lowering your bet when you win. In contrast, a positive progressive system will involve raising your bet when you win and lowering your bet when you lose. Most strategies will fit into one of these two categories. They both have their own advantages and disadvantages. Negative progressives can be a little more daring and risky, while the goal of most positive progressives is to stay at the table as long as possible, waiting for a large payout. This is one of the simplest, but can also be one of the most dangerous betting strategies. Every time a bet is lost, you have to double the next one. As the losing streak goes on, continue to double the bet after each loss until you either win or max out your bankroll. This ensures that every time a winning bet comes around, you will end up with one more unit than what you started with. Whenever you get a winning bet, you will return to betting a single unit on the next bet. You can see where the danger comes from in this betting strategy. Losing streaks can go on long enough to put any high roller out of business. Make sure you draw a line after a certain number of lost bets. Cut your losses and try again. Here's another negative progressive betting system that is less aggressive than the Martingale. Less aggressive meaning that you'll be able to handle longer losing streaks without putting in as much money. Instead of doubling after each loss, your next bet is going to be just enough to ensure that you are not losing money. If at any point your bet loses, the next few bets will be dedicated to winning back your losses on that bet. Once you win back your original bet, you can start the system over again. To start things off, bet one unit. If you lose, your new goal is to recover the loss of that unit, so you're going to only bet one more unit. If losses continue any further, bets will be the sum of the two most recent bets. It can be hard to keep track of in your head, so follow the following sequence. As you can see, each number is the sum of the two previous bets. This sequence ensures that you are only betting the smallest amount possible so as to not pick up a loss. Also, your unit is probably not going to be $1. Whatever it is, multiply it by the next number in the sequence, and you will have the amount of your next bet. In this system, the goal is to win 3 bets in a row, or in the case of the parlay betting strategy, as large of a winning streak as you can think is realistically possible. Being a positive progressive betting system, you are not going to change your bet if you lose. If you win, you will double your bet. If you win your bet again, you will double your bet a second time. Usually, betting will return to the minimum bet after 3 wins. But if you want to go for a streak of 4 or 5, that's totally your choice. Just make sure you stick to what you agreed on beforehand. It's very easy to get greedy and want to go for just one more win if you feel like you're on a hot streak. Don't do it. It is usually better to quit while you're ahead after you've achieved your goal. This betting strategy is good for the cautious bettor not wanting the losses to get out of control. In this betting strategy, handle all lost bets by sticking to the minimum bet. To start things off, the bettor must get 2 consecutive winning bets. After that second win, increase the next bet by half of one of your units. For instance, if you win 2 bets at $10 apiece, the next bet will be $15, followed by $20, and so on until you get a loss. After any loss, return back to the minimum bet. This keeps your losses low, but does give potential for large payouts for winning streaks of 4 or more. None of these strategies are guaranteed to beat the casino. There is always going to be an advantage in favor of the house. These strategies are merely a way to keep your betting under control, keep betting fun, and take advantage of the winning and losing streaks. Make sure to practice a strategy before implementing it at the casino. Casinos' floors can be very distracting, making it easy to lose your focus. I'll put a link in the description for a good place to practice. Use a game like Roulette or Baccarat for strategy testing. Also, if you really need an accurate even odds simulator, you can always bet on the result of a coin flip. That way you can practice all of the strategies whenever you have a moment of downtime. Good luck on your next trip to the casino. Stay in control of your bets, and you will donate as little money as possible to the house. Hey, if you don't see what you're looking for here, let me know, and we'll put together a video describing exactly what you need. Subscribe so you know when it comes out, and go check out the channel. Stay in the know, and good luck.